So up to zeolite process, we study about the removal of the hardness, temporary and permanent hardness. But today we shall study about the soda lime process. This process is very effective process. Here, calculated amount of lime and soda are used to remove temporary hardness and permanent hardness. You know, temporary hardness is created by the bicarbonate of calcium and bicarbonate of magnesium, such as calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate. So temporary hardness is created by the bicarbonate of the calcium and magnesium. And there are permanent hardness also. So permanent hardness is created by calcium sulfate, calcium chloride, magnesium sulfate, magnesium chloride, iron salt like iron sulfate, aluminum salt, aluminum sulfate. So these are the salt which create permanent hardness. So in soda lime process, we can remove temporary as well as permanent hardness. Temporary and permanent hardness. In soda lime process, there are two processes. One is known as the cold process, second is the hot process. Cold process, batch process, batch process. Now one thing has been observed that precipitation of insoluble salt like calcium carbonate and magnesium hydroxide is very slow in cold process. Means rate of chemical reaction is very slow. And due to slow precipitation process, fine precipitates are formed. Means fine precipitates of calcium carbonate and fine precipitate of magnesium hydroxide. So what happened? These fine precipitates cannot be completely removed from the water. If they are not removed, because it is easy to remove granular or big size of the precipitate. So what to do? So the fine precipitate can be coagulated by adding some coagulants, coagulants, coagulants. The Coagulants mainly used are ferrous sulfate, aluminum sulfate, or sodium metaaluminate. So, what happened? The very fine precipitate of colloidal range, they coagulate, means rejoin together and change into bigger form of the precipitate, and the precipitate settle down in the softener, and we can very easily remove. If we do not remove fine precipitate, so that fine precipitate of calcium carbonate and magnesium hydroxide will deposit in the water pipe, and which can choke the line and can cause damage. And therefore, in cold process, we use coagulants. But these coagulants are not required in hot process, because everybody knows that the rate of chemical reaction becomes fast when temperature is high. So mainly softening of hard water by soda lime process is by this process. That is the hot process. This is the hot lime soda process. Hot lime soda process. This is very simple. Suppose this is the water pipe through which hard water is passed. Here the superheated steam. This is the inlet of superheated steam. इसके अंदर से सुपरहीटेड स्टीम को हम पास करते हैं पानी के अंदर. पूरा का पूरा ये जो सिलेंडर है, पानी का टेम्परेचर बढ़ जाएगा. In this hot water, we add calcium hydroxide, means lime, sodium carbonate, means soda. So calculated amount of soda and lime are mixed in the water, and chemical reaction takes place. In this way, the sludge, here just see sludge. This is the calcium carbonate or magnesium hydroxide. These are precipitated. And we can open it, and sludge can be removed. So what type of the chemical reaction take place when lime and soda are mixed in hard water? So I will tell you the different reaction involved when lime and soda are mixed in the hard water. Just see here. So here I explained the removal of the sludge, that is the precipitated calcium carbonate and magnesium hydroxide. Now again the water, treated water, it passes in the another compartment which contain fine sand. This is the fine sand. This is the coarser sand, बड़ी साइज, थोड़ी इसकी साइज बड़ी है. ये है आपका ग्रेवल, पत्थर के टुकड़े. इसके बाद ये जो पानी आएगा सॉफ्ट वाटर, you can get soft water, and this soft water is used in the boiler. So actually what is the merit of the lime soda process? First of all, you see large amount of the sludge is formed, and there is a problem of the disposal of the sludge. Second thing, this is not very easy process like a zeolite process, because some skill is required. Permanently you have to watch the chemical reaction and the system. One should know how much lime and how much soda should be added, and after which time another amount of the lime and soda are added. So in this way, this method is good, no doubt, but it is not very easy like a zeolite process. Now I told you that different type of the chemical reactions take place when lime and soda are added in the hard water. So just see here, this is the calcium bicarbonate present in the hard water, creating hardness, temporary hardness. As soon as we add lime, that is the calcium hydroxide, it is the lime, this reaction takes place, means calcium carbonate is precipitated, and calcium carbonate will settle down here. Second, magnesium bicarbonate. Magnesium bicarbonate react with the calcium hydroxide, giving magnesium carbonate, calcium carbonate and water. Calcium carbonate being insoluble in water is settled down, precipitate. But magnesium carbonate, it does not settle down. So again this magnesium carbonate again react with the calcium hydroxide. Magnesium carbonate formed here, again calcium hydroxide is required to change magnesium carbonate into magnesium hydroxide, and this magnesium hydroxide insoluble, so it is PPT, precipitate. In calculation, you will observe that formula contains 2 times of the amount of the calcium hydroxide required to remove the temporary hardness due to magnesium bicarbonate. We shall discuss in the formula which is used to calculate amount of the lime and amount of the soda required. So just see here, magnesium bicarbonate, in this reaction some calcium hydroxide is required, magnesium carbonate is formed along with calcium carbonate. This calcium carbonate can be removed, again magnesium carbonate react with the calcium. So thus see, in one step you can say magnesium bicarbonate plus 2 calcium hydroxide, means 2 times of the lime required to give the magnesium hydroxide. So in formula we shall use twice of the temporary hardness of the magnesium bicarbonate. So you should remember in calculating the amount of the lime. One thing I would like to say that lime reacts only with the bicarbonate of the calcium hydroxide. Lime does not react with the calcium chloride or calcium sulfate. So, lime cannot remove permanent hardness created by calcium salt like calcium sulfate, calcium chloride, because lime does not react with the calcium chloride and calcium sulfate, therefore it is not required. But bicarbonate of the calcium can react here. This is bicarbonate of the calcium react with the lime. But the calcium chloride does not react with the lime. It react with the soda. So therefore, one should keep in mind in calculating the amount of lime, we have not to consider the amount of calcium sulfate, calcium chloride, creating permanent hardness in the formula. So many times one can make a mistake that calcium sulfate amount is put in the calculation of the calcium hydroxide, that is lime, that will be wrong, because no reaction take. If there is no reaction with the lime, so there is no requirement of the lime for removal of the hardness, either permanent or. So only permanent hardness of the magnesium can be removed by the lime. Just see here. Suppose magnesium chloride is dissolved in water, creating permanent hardness. So magnesium chloride react with the calcium hydroxide lime, giving magnesium hydroxide and calcium chloride. ये मैग्नीशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड का प्रेसिपिटेट बन गया, ये यहाँ पर डिपॉजिट हो जाएगा, आप रिमूव कर सकते हो. Now this calcium chloride is formed. Magnesium chloride react with the calcium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide. So magnesium ion is removed in the form of the sludge. But calcium chloride is formed, which is also a hardness creating salt. Calcium chloride is a salt creating permanent hardness. So how to remove this calcium chloride? For the removal of the calcium chloride, we use here soda. So soda react with the calcium chloride, giving calcium carbonate and sodium chloride. So it deposit in the bottom of the softener. So you can remove. So in this way, magnesium ion and calcium ion can be removed jointly by the calcium hydroxide, that is by lime and soda. Now another reaction, just see magnesium sulfate. Suppose magnesium sulfate salt is dissolved in water, creating hardness. So it will create permanent hardness. Add lime, you will get magnesium hydroxide. It will settle down. Calcium sulfate will be formed. You know calcium sulfate is soluble. So again calcium sulfate will react with soda. This is the soda, and it will give calcium carbonate, precipitate and sodium sulfate. So in this way, in short, you can explain the different reaction involved during the lime soda process for the removal of the temporary and permanent hardness. Now I shall discuss about the calculation of the amount of the lime and soda by using some formula. So just see. Now, here this is the formula required for calculation of the amount of lime and soda required for removal of the hardness of water. As I told you that calcium bicarbonate, and magnesium bicarbonate, these are the temporary hardness creating salt, and all can be removed by the use of the lime, that is the calcium hydroxide. But calcium salt creating permanent hardness cannot be removed by the lime. It can be removed only by the soda. So just see here, 74 by 100. What do you mean by 74 by 100? Just see, you know molecular weight of the calcium hydroxide, that is the lime, is 74. Calcium hydroxide means calcium 40, atomic weight of calcium 40, oxygen 16, hydrogen 1, and you calculate, you will get 74. So 100 part of the calcium carbonate requires 74 part of the lime. So one part of the calcium carbonate 74 by 100. So here we multiply 74 by 100, multiplication factor. Now here just see, just before I told you that twice of the lime is required for removal of the temporary hardness of the magnesium bicarbonate. And therefore, as we know, magnesium bicarbonate impart temporary hardness. Therefore, I write here temporary hardness of the magnesium bicarbonate. So, write here two, twice. In the reaction, first step, you will get magnesium bicarbonate react with the calcium hydroxide giving magnesium carbonate, and again magnesium carbonate react with the lime giving magnesium hydroxide, which precipitate out. So therefore, two times of the lime is required for the removal of the temporary hardness of the magnesium. Only one time of the lime is required for the removal of the calcium bicarbonate. So here we put here temporary hardness of the calcium. Permanent hardness of the magnesium. Just I say, if the magnesium sulfate, magnesium chloride, or any salt of the magnesium which create permanent hardness, that can react with the lime, and therefore we require amount of the lime. So permanent hardness of the magnesium. Similarly, permanent hardness of the iron and aluminum salt. Like here I have written here, ferrous sulfate, it is the iron salt, aluminum sulfate, iron salt. So the same salt here, that also required the lime for the removal. And therefore, and here just see carbon dioxide, it also requires carbon dioxide react with the lime giving calcium carbonate. So it also in water, carbon dioxide is dissolved, so it will require lime for its removal. So its amount must be written here. HCl giving H ion, sulfuric acid, it also require lime, and bicarbonate, it also require lime. So all these temporary and permanent hardness are put in the equation for the calculation of amount of lime, and lastly just multiplied volume of the water. Sometimes somebody asks you that the lime supplied is not 100% pure, it is 90% pure, 80% pure. So how you will calculate? Very easily you can put, just change the formula volume of the water into purity percentage. Purity percent. Suppose if the in numerical it has been given that 90% lime is pure. So 90% pure, it means you can put here 100 by 90. 100 by 90. So in this way, you can also put here. So this is the 106. This is the conversion factor, molecular weight of the soda. Soda means Na2CO3, sodium carbonate. Molecular weight is 106, 100 molecular weight of the calcium carbonate. So here the permanent hardness, calcium, permanent hardness, magnesium, minus here bicarbonate. So because already this require the soda, so amount must be subtracted from the total amount. Therefore, I put here minus carbon dioxide, HCl, and in this way you can calculate the amount of the lime and soda. So one thing you should remember, when you have to use this formula, first of all, you calculate hardness due to every salt. Suppose calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate, calcium chloride, magnesium sulfate, all these salts are dissolved in the water. So first of all, concentration of all salt is given. So first of all, you have to calculate the hardness equivalent to calcium carbonate in ppm. So you will calculate temporary hardness of the magnesium bicarbonate and twice of that hardness put here. Calculate hardness due to calcium salt like calcium chloride, calcium sulfate, and similarly calculate hardness of the magnesium salt, hardness due to iron and aluminum salt, hardness due to bicarbonate, H2SO4, HCl. So the first step is to calculate the hardness, then put the hardness. Suppose in numerical it has been given that 10 ppm calcium bicarbonate is given. 10 ppm. 10 ppm means how much? 10 ppm. 10 ppm means 1 milligram per liter. It is equal to 1 ppm. So 10 ppm means 10 milligram per liter. Like this. So how to calculate? This is not the hardness. This is the amount concentration only. So I have already told you in calculating the hardness, you have to apply this formula. Hardness, it is equal to weight of salt divided by molecular weight of salt multiplied by 100. Bas, this formula only. So weight means 10, 10. Magnesium chloride means how much? Magnesium chloride means 24 plus 30, 71, 71, you will get 95. So you have to divide 95 into 100 like this. So you can calculate the hardness equivalent to. Then put here, not only, sometimes student what do they? जितना पीपीएम दिया है 10 पीपीएम मैग्नीशियम क्लोराइड 10 पीपीएम यहाँ रख दिया नो नो आपको ये नहीं रखना है आपको क्या रखना है जो अमाउंट भूला है उसको आप पहले कैलकुलेट करोगे उसकी हार्डनेस कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट के इक्विवेलेंट के टर्म में निकालोगे फिर फार्मूले में आप रखेंगे हम आपको इसके बाद जो है दो चार न्यूमेरिकल देंगे जिसमें कि आप देखेंगे कि हाउ टू कैलकुलेट द अमाउंट ऑफ लाइम एंड सोडा रिक्वायर्ड फॉर डिफरेंट hard water containing different amount of the salt. Thank you very much.